The essay of studies. First, I'll tell you the meanings of the difficult words and then I'll explain the lines. Studies serve for delight, for ornament, and for ability. Their chief use for delight is in privateness and retiring, for ornament is in discourse, and for ability is in the judgment and disposition of business. Serve for delight, give pleasure. For ornament, that means studies can be used to decorate one's conversation. For ability means studies increase one's practical ability in the transaction of business, in the exchange of business, in the matters of business. Privateness and retiring, seclusion and retirement, अकेले में. When a man is alone and has no other company, he can recreate himself by the study of books. Books are a source of great enjoyment in loneliness. जब हम अकेले होते हैं तो books are the best friend. They are a source of recreation. For ornament is in discourse. If a man has studied well, then what can he do? A man can use quotations, anecdotes, incidents, illustrations, examples, etc. from books to decorate his conversation. Discourse मतलब conversation, बातचीत में हम अपनी उसको रिच बना सकते हैं. कैसे? इफ़ वी हैव स्टडीड, हम कोटेशन यूज़ कर सकते हैं, इंसिडेंट्स यूज़ कर सकते हैं, इलस्ट्रेशंस, एग्जाम्पल यूज़ कर सकते हैं. एंड सो टू मेक इट इज़ मोर चार्मिंग एंड प्लेजेंट. उससे क्या होगा? हमारा कॉन्वर्सेशन ज़्यादा प्लीजिंग हो जाएगा, चार्मिंग होगा, लोगों को अट्रैक्ट करेगा, लोगों को ज़्यादा कन्विंस करेगा. द कॉन्वर्सेशन ऑफ अ वेल रेड मैन हैज़ अ ग्रेट चार्म अबाउट The conversation of a well-read man has a certain charm about it lacking in the talk of those who are not learned. जो कॉन्वर्सेशन जो होता है, एक वेल रेड आदमी का जो कॉन्वर्सेशन होता है उसमें एक चार्म होता है जो कि उस व्यक्ति अट्रैक्शन होता है, आकर्षण होता है जो कि उनमें नहीं होता, जो दोज हु आर नॉट लर्नड. डिस्पोजिशन मीन्स प्लानिंग, conduct means manage, planning, conduct और मैनेजमेंट. डिस्पोजिशन मीन्स हम किसी चीज़ की प्लानिंग कर रहे हैं, किसी चीज़ को मैनेज कर रहे हैं. एंड फॉर एबिलिटी ऑफ बिजनेस, स्टडी ऑफ बुक्स increases a man's practical ability. He becomes more efficient in the conduct of and management of the business of his life. Business, day-to-day affairs of life, not necessarily commercial ट्रांजैक्शन. बिज़नेस से हम मतलब है डे टू डे जो हमारे मामले हैं, उसका मतलब ज़रूरी नहीं है कि जो है हम कमर्शियल ट्रांजैक्शन की ही बात करें. For expert man can execute and perhaps judge of particulars one by one, but the general counsels and the plots and marshalling of affairs come best from those that are learned. To spend too much time in studies is sloth. To use them too much for ornament is affectation. To make judgment wholly by their rules is the humor of a scholar. First I'll tell you the meanings. Expert man means specialist, professional man and man of experience. Can execute, can carry out, can carry out, अच्छे से उनको पूरा करना. Can implement the particular directions given to them, जो उनको डायरेक्शन दिए जाएं उनको वो अच्छे से पूरा कर सके. Particulars one by one, can form judgment regarding the details of a matter. The general counsel means general advice regarding the matter as a whole. Plots here means planning, मेकिंग ऑफ प्लान्स एंड लेइंग डाउन ऑफ पॉलिसीज़. हम अपना तैयार करते हैं जो प्लान्स वगैरह. मार्शलिंग अफेयर्स मीन्स ओवरऑल प्लानिंग एंड अरेंजमेंट. So in these lines, Bacon has established the superiority of learned men over professional men who have only practical experience. Such men of experience can carry out the directions given to them. They can even form a judgment about particular details, but as regards planning, laying down of policies, and overall arrangement, that is done best by learned men. For example, the ministers who are not specialists in the work of their ministries lay down the general policies, the details of which are worked out and implemented by the secretaries and under secretaries who work under them. तो जनरल काउंसिल तो कोई भी कर लेता है, जैसे मिनिस्टर्स का भी इन्होंने एग्जांपल, मिनिस्टर्स हैं वो अगर अपने मिनिस्ट्रीज़ में एक्सपर्ट नहीं है तो जनरल पॉलिसी दे ले डाउन, पर उसकी जो डिटेल्स हैं, उसकी जो बारीकियां हैं, दे आर इम्प्लीमेंटेड एंड वर्कड आउट बाय द सेक्रेटरीज, और जो उनके अंदर सेक्रेटरीज होते हैं. स्लॉथ मीन्स लेजीनेस. अफेक्टेशन मीन्स शो ऑफ नॉलेज. पेडेंट्री, परेड ऑफ वंस लर्निंग, दिखावा जो नॉलेज का होता है उसको बोलते हैं. टू मेक जजमेंट होली बाय देयर रूल्स. टू डिसाइड मैटर्स एंटायरली ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द थेरेटिकल लर्निंग ऑफ बुक्स. कई लोग जिनको ज़्यादा नहीं पढ़ा होता है वो क्या करते हैं, उनको थेरेटिकल लर्निंग के आधार पर वो अपने मैटर्स को डिसाइड करते हैं, और उससे क्या होता है, दे आर नॉट सक्सेसफुल इन डे टू डे अफेयर्स. Humor means whim, eccentricity, sanak of a scholar, a bookworm, one who is given entirely to the study of books and having no knowledge of practical life. So combination of practical knowledge and the study of books leads you to success. Only the if you decide your matters only on the basis of rules, then you cannot relate it to the practical world, and hence you are not successful. They perfect nature. I am reading the lines. They perfect nature and are perfected by experience, for natural abilities are like natural plants that need pruning by study, and studies themselves do give forth directions too much at large, except they be bounded in by experience. Crafty men condemn studies, simple men admire them, and wise men use them, for they teach not their own use, but that is a wisdom without them and above them, won by observation. So in these lines, he is suggesting that there should be a perfect balance between practical knowledge and theoretical knowledge. He says they perfect nature means study of books makes good the natural deficiencies of a man. जो स्टडी है बुक्स की वो क्या करती है, जो हमारी कुछ कमियां हैं इंसान की, उनको जो नेचुरल डेफिशिएंसीज हैं उनको ठीक कर देती हैं. But he says are perfected by experiences. Experience of life is necessary to make the knowledge of books useful and worthwhile. It is through practical experience alone that one can learn the right use of books. So practical experience is as essential as the study of books. Natural abilities are inborn merits or qualities of a person, abilities with which nature has blessed a man. Natural plants means plants growing widely on their own. Pruning means pruning, trimming. Just as plants are trimmed and given a proper shape by the gardener, so also natural abilities of a person are shaped and perfected by the study of books. So he has taken a metaphor. Though Bacon is a writer of prose, and yet in his essays he uses lots of figures of speech and decorate them with metaphors and similes. Here he is comparing natural abilities to the plants. Just as plants needs trimming, in the same way natural abilities required to be trimmed and shaped and perfected by the study of books. Directions means guidance, advice. Too much at large means too vague and general. Too much at large, too vague and general means जो कि स्पष्ट ना हो और बहुत ही जनरल हो, एंड नॉट ऑफ मच प्रैक्टिकल यूज. Bounded in means controlled and guided, narrowed down so that they may be applied to practical cases. By experience, by the practical experience of life. What does he say? The general guidance given by books can be applied to the affairs of life only when it has been supplemented and corrected by practical experience. So he says, the books, that the knowledge that is given in the books, that can be applied to the affairs of life only when it has been करेक्टेड एंड सप्लीमेंटेड बाय प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस. तो बुक्स की नॉलेज को किससे सप्लीमेंट और कॉम्प्लीमेंट और करेक्ट करने की ज़रूरत है? प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस से. बोथ द स्टडी ऑफ बुक्स एंड प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ लाइफ मस्ट गो हैंड इन हैंड एज दे कॉम्प्लीमेंट ईच अदर. तो जो इसमें ऑफ स्टडीज़ में बेकन सिर्फ जो है थेरेटिकल नॉलेज बुक्स की उनको रेकमेंड नहीं कर रहे हैं. वो कह रहे हैं दे बोथ शुड गो हैंड इन हैंड, साथ साथ चलने चाहिए, स्टडी ऑफ बुक्स भी और प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस भी. ही सेज क्राफ्टी मैन मीन्स कनिंग पीपल, shrewd persons having practical ability and experience of life. Crafty here means having practical ability and experience of life. Contempt means condemn, look down upon as useless. कैसे देखते हैं उसको? नीची निगाह से देखते हैं. सिंपल मैन मीन्स, यहाँ सिंपल मीन्स simpletons, fools. Admire them, wonder at them. They wonder at learning but make no efforts at acquiring them. So crafty men जो होते हैं वो तो क्या करते हैं? They look down upon books as useless, क्योंकि उनको लगता है कि बुक्स की ज़रूरत नहीं है, प्रैक्टिकल और सिर्फ प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस की ही ज़रूरत है. सिंपल जो फूल्स हैं वो उनके वंडर एट देम, दे वंडर एट लर्निंग बट मेक नो एफर्ट्स एट एक्वायरिंग इट. वो तारीफ़ तो करते हैं बुक्स की बट वो कोई एफर्ट्स नहीं करते इन ऑर्डर टू एक्वायर द नॉलेज ऑफ बुक्स. Wise man use them. So he's making difference between crafty man, है ना, simple man and wise man. crafty man तो उनको सोचते हैं कि ये learning जो है बेकार है. simple man they don't make efforts, they appreciate, तारीफ़ तो करते हैं लेकिन वो कोई efforts नहीं करते स्टडीज़ को, बुक्स की स्टडी करने में. wise man use them. only wise men, they not only study books but they also use them in their day to day life, for they teach not their own use. Books give us knowledge but they do not teach the practical use of that knowledge. That means the practical use of the knowledge of books. Without them, outside of books. Above them means superior to them. Observation means experience of life. So what is he saying? Books give knowledge but they do not teach the practical use of that knowledge. This practical use of books can be learned only through the experience and observation of life. It is a wisdom which lies outside books and is superior to the knowledge of books. This wisdom can be learned only in the school of life. तो क्या कह रहे हैं? बुक्स हमें सिर्फ नॉलेज देती है लेकिन वो हमें क्या नहीं करती, हमें प्रैक्टिकल यूज़ नहीं सिखाती है बुक्स का, नॉलेज का. और प्रैक्टिकल यूज़ कैसे आता है? ओनली थ्रू द एक्सपीरियंस एंड ऑब्जर्वेशन ऑफ लाइफ. प्रैक्टिकल हमें एक्सपीरियंस इन्हीं से आता है. सो in this stanza, in this paragraph, what is he saying? Study of books is very useful. Study gives delight and recreates a man when he is lonely it makes one's conversation more charming, and it increases one's practical ability and judgment in business. However, too much time must not be spent on the study of books. It would be a misuse of books and a sign of laziness. To use the knowledge of books too much in conversation is a show of knowledge and is to be avoided. Neither should a man be guided in his practical life wholly by the theoretical knowledge provided by books. As a matter of fact, bookish knowledge must be supplemented and perfected by the practical experience of life. Crafty and cunning people condemn studies, for they think they are clever enough to do without them. Simple people admire books, but they fail to use them in their practical life. It is only the wise who make the right use of knowledge they derive from books. Books do not teach their own use, but it is a wisdom which is acquired by the experience of life. As everywhere else, Bacon's advice is practical and utilitarian. Books are useful only when they can help a man in his practical life, and merely theoretical knowledge is useless and a waste of time. तो जैसे मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया कि बेकन की जो एडवाइस है वो कैसी है, बहुत ही प्रैक्टिकल है. हम अपनी डे टू डे लाइफ को कैसे अच्छे से लीड कर सकते हैं, ये वो सलाह देते हैं. और उनके हिसाब से सिर्फ जो बुकिश नॉलेज है वो क्या है, यूज़लेस है और वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम है. तो इन्होंने बुक्स के हमें यूजेस बताए हैं, परंतु साथ ही ये कहा है कि बुक्स को हमें किससे जोड़ना है, एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ लाइफ से के साथ में जोड़ना है, तभी हम जो है सक्सेसफुल हो सकते हैं. आई विल take up the next paragraph in the next lecture. Thank you.